Hey everyone, Donna asked me to do a quick video about what's working for me for fundraisers this month. It has been an incredible month already and we're only on the 14th. So I have 3 tips to share with you on how to have successful fundraisers start to finish. So of the about 12 that I've already done this month, I only have 1 cancellation and then 1 push to a later date this month due to forest fires in her area. So, very valid reason. But the first key is making sure you're following up with that in advance to make sure you're postponing if needed ahead of time versus waiting to you create the groups in the party. That's just a tip in general. But my first tip on fundraisers specific is make sure you're still doing everyone's a winner and the last call messages. Everyone's a winner is still getting so many parties booked for later this year. I just closed one. There was 100 people in the party, and I've already booked 8 additional parties. I think 4 are host rewards and 4 are fundraisers. So make sure you're doing everyone's a winner because that is doing really, really well. And make sure you're doing last call messages. So that same party that had 100 people, when I did my last call post in the party where I tag everybody, it still was less than 40% of people that were seeing that post. And so make sure you're doing that last call message because Facebook is definitely, the algorithm is not pushing content out as much right now from your parties. So today alone, I got 3 additional orders for a fundraiser that was pretty light in sales. So now we're almost at the 650 mark for that 30%. Make that your goal too, 650. Tip 2 is to post on social media and send customer connection emails. So every Monday, I've been making a post about what fundraisers I'm supporting this week and then sharing the links for them to support them too if they would like. It's just the Pampered Chef shopping link, and it's a great way, 1, to share what you're doing as a consultant because people are so impressed that we're supporting these organizations, and 2, it's in a way that they can get additional sales, and I have had quite a few outside orders by doing this this month. And then sending customer connection emails, I take that same post pretty much and just pop it into a customer connection email on Tuesday mornings and send that out. So another great way just to get some additional outside orders for those fundraisers, and then that really helps me partner with my hosts versus making them have to do all the legwork for the orders. So I feel like that's a little task that I can do that I do not do for host reward parties, just for fundraisers. And then my third tip is engagement is really key right now. Again, I'm seeing that Facebook is not pushing things out as much as normal, for me at least. So the engagement from you and your host. If your host is posting a lot about the organization, then you don't necessarily have to. But if they're not posting, I do at least 1 or 2 posts during the week about the organization specifically, but I think in all of them, except for 1, the host is actually posted, which I think is way better. But that engagement piece is really key, obviously, as always, to get your post out there. So those are my 3 tips of what's working right now in my party to get the most amount of sales. But tip 1 and 2 are for sure the have to do to get those sales for the parties. And again, setting that goal at 650 so they get the 30% has really been key. All right, bye everyone.